I've been a very impulsive person, but about a month ago, my friend and I were driving on our way to school. Only once we got there, I just drove right on past and just kept driving, just listening to the music pumping through the car stereo. And it wasn't until we were about 45 minutes out of town that my friend casually asked where we were going. I simply told him we're just going. We just went on till it finally stopped about 4 hours later, and I considered what we were doing. I knew we should turn around and write off the day's adventures, just a little vacation, but I couldn't deny the sense of freedom I had found. The literary analysis of Hamlet sitting in the back seat with all the other homework that I had slaved over the previous night now just seemed so worthless. The whole world was laid out before us, and we just had to reach out and see what it had to offer. So we decided to keep going. We maxed out my friend's credit card on food, sleeping gear, and a couple changes of clothes and headed off. We've been on the road ever since. We radically covered about half of North America, just heading in what seems to be the best direction. Never stopping for more than 2 or 3 days. Whenever we start getting low on money, we'll stop in a town and pick up some odd job somewhere until we make enough money to fill up the gas tank. We'll work for cheap, and people are usually glad for an extra hand and willing to pay cash, so it works out for us. I mean, we can't always find work, and sometimes we're forced to less legitimate lengths to get what we need, but we get by rather comfortably. Now I wouldn't want to live any other way. We've created a lifestyle that's all our own, with no rules, guidelines, or schedules, just chasing the horizon to see what's on the other side of the sunset. What started out as a desperate attempt to find some sort of affirmation that I was in control of my own life has opened up the entire world for us. We've seen the best and the worst of what life has to offer, and met some of the most enlightened people of these times. But we haven't written off our earlier lives completely. I still call my mom from time to time to let her know I'm still alive and well, so she doesn't worry too much. Maybe we'll head back someday. Get back into the groove everyone laid out for us. Maybe eventually, but it just seems so trivial now. The whole do well in school so you can get a good job, so you can get married, pump out a couple carbon copies of yourself, buy a bunch of crap, and fall into a comfortable routine to follow until you die. I just couldn't imagine myself doing that now. They're being so free to do and go wherever I want. I don't know if I could handle that kind of limitation. But who knows? Maybe a few years from now you'll see me in the cubicle across the row from you, perfectly content on my computer going over insurance claims or software or something. Or maybe this little road trip will end up lasting a lifetime. Guess I'll just have to wait and see. 'Cause one thing I've learned is nothing is for certain. And it's always kind of funny how things work out.